So we're about to go live, I believe. I want to go over the case study of Cash, and I want to make sure that we go over it together. I don't want anything to be missed. I pulled in together. Okay, so it is a live stream. I know it looks weird. It's not the full width that you're normally used to, but that's all right. I am live streaming this, but filming it for Reels, Instagram, social media kind of shorts, that kind of thing. So yeah, we are doing a live stream, so you guys get the initial instant access and the live experience, as well as answering questions. If anyone comes in here and wants to ask anything, we'll be able to do that. Just want to make sure we're looking good here. Awesome. Okay. So Cash. Oh, my light. Oh, well, we just won't use it. My phone was propped up and had the light on me, but you can see me enough, right? You can see me enough. Hopefully the mic, everything's picking it up well. I believe I heard myself and it was, so that's good. If you want to let me know, audio, video, everything's coming in nice and well, let me know. That's awesome. We're going to go over our recent client case study where we're working with Cash. He was very fearful, reactive, resource guarding dog. He was very quick to protect his newfound relationship. He was a shelter dog who then was able to find a home, and she wanted and loved him a lot. She already had her own pack of 4 dogs, I believe, and now he's the 5th one. So already have a big pack family, as well as multiple kids, husband, etc. So we're working with a big family, multiple dogs as well, and we have Cash, who is really good, uh, except for, and then this is where it gets into, right? It's like, oh, I have a great dog, but, and then this but portion of it is usually something, the issues or the problem at hand that we're working on. So the big but with him was that he had nipped and bit almost all of his family members, except maybe the younger kids, their arms, maybe their legs, and it wasn't just once or twice. There's multiple bite records on each of them, or nip records, right? But the family loved him. Just wanted to figure out what was up. Why was this happening? We start working together. The first day was kind of I could have gotten the bite suit on the first day is what I could have done that. I could have ensured a little bit more safety, as well as start earlier on, seeing how he would act and react to me just coming up to him or greeting them. You'll see our initial tugging session on that day 1 was very fearful, reactive, and then we start turning and changing that into understanding and loving the game of tugging, of fetching as well. There's multiple routes we could have taken with Cash. He was a shepherd mix and was good with playing the other pack, but they had corrected him and already gotten that social hierarchy understanding between each other when chasing balls together, because he did like fetch. He would fetch with 3 to 4 other dogs as well, and wouldn't fight, nothing, no issues there. But there was already those conversations, potentially hierarchy, potentially respect, understanding each other already, right? The family didn't really have that level of control, that level of hierarchy either. Just a lot of loving, right? And amazing people, as superb people who are super amazing, and not only love their dog, but are actually willing to put in the work for their love, for that relationship, to get their end goals, a harmonious lifestyle, to where our dog's not just nipping and biting our husband, our sons, or daughters just randomly throughout the house. So he's definitely got to learn some contextualness, right, with that mouth, where to bite, where not to bite, do's and don'ts, where that, as well as give him that really genetic outlet, showing him that love of the game. We can play it appropriately. We can compete for resources appropriately. We can fight for them as well. We can compete. We can win. We can lose. There's a lot of things. We can also start adding in some rules, boundaries, and penalties for when you start cheating or messing up. Just more communication system. That was the other part to it as well. There was not a strong communication system where stuff was actually really conditioned to a high degree, right? Might be able to say sit, and then a few seconds later be able to get it, or he beats your help and then he gets it. And he was actually pretty good at holding it for a while, but he would break it, right? So it's just there's always something that would break it. So we worked on a lot of things. Wasn't the biggest obedience wise, but his out, that needs to be nice and clean. That yes needs to be nice and clean. Good, no, wrong, try again. Potentially working down the line of teaching the owners what a bad punishing event, what that might even look like, or how they might even go through it. A lot of it initially was just starting to just build up that love of the game, show them how to actually go about greeting someone, meeting someone, and you'll see throughout this video all the different steps we took to get him to feel comfortable and understanding the do's and don'ts inside the house when it comes to people coming over, and just not randomly going after nipping and biting the family members, right? Which is super awesome. So let's get into the video. Now it came from that fear state and very unsure. Yes. So you can hear a lot of that fearfulness, and it actually looked pretty forward actually as well. When I got in there, we did do a lot of talking, so there was some calm down. But when we started up the game again, we got back into this. But so this kind of the initial starting, changing that fear, unsure, unknownness into a lot of fun and understood intent. Yeah, with me this might even be too intense, right? Want that curiosity? Good boy. Dropping that toy creates some curiosity. Dropping that toy created curiosity, which is amazing. We want to start being able to interrupt that state of mind and give him the better picture, or an alternative one he can start loving. Build up this place. From there, we really build up tugging the full 4 windows, understanding he can tease me, I can tease him, we can celebrate together. A lot of this, you'll see her do a celebration lap. Want to empower the owner as much as possible. That was my original goal, was to be hands off for multiple reasons, but the biggest reasons was to have her completely be empowered by her handling and guiding and coaching Cash. That was the first day, a lot of tugging, building intent, understanding each other, building up the game, loving it. Now we are another day working on some more play, utilizing our triangle game of fetching, to where the middleman is mom. The woman in this picture is all in black. She becomes the boring middleman who just hands me the toy, and then I'm the one who's super excited and wants to keep having fun and playing. And you'll see him bridge that gap between the middleman to me pretty quickly, as he's like, "You're a lot of fun, let's just continue playing." And that helps with our intent, bridging the relationship as well. And it's something that we can do with strangers, especially if we have this fence set up. You'll see down the picture, I'm in there with her, and we're doing this all together. I throw it, he goes chasing it, I celebrate, and you can already see that he's bridging that gap, pretty much bringing it right in front of me. She grabs the leash, she asks for that out. She assures her safety, my safety, and then I say yes. She drops that leash. We keep rinse and repeat. Keep having fun.
Athletic boy.
He's a jumper. He can fly.
Oh, you're a jumper? You're a big jumper.
Here's another day, another session where I just walked in. I had her tell him just to sit and wait until I came over to them. Now we're working on her saying, hey, free, go say hi. And we're working on greeting now. Good amount of curiosity, some unsureness, a little hard to see, but I remember. And then we break out right into playing. So it's just like, hey, quickly greet, go through this, and then we're gonna go back into having a lot of fun, understood. This is the daughter now that we're bringing in, who he has some some type of way feeling for. And even just as she opened her door coming down the stairs, he would like go after her. So a lot of being able to have her bridge intent, have fun with him, as well as start being able to guide and direct him and start creating a different type of relationship together, as well as one that the mom can say if he does anything inappropriate, she can then be that mom and give him that discipline as well. And he understands it. He's not barking in this. Her other dogs are. We're working on a lot of movement in the house. I want to make sure that it's usually when he's just resting sometimes, and then movement goes by him. He then just like does that nip, resource guarding mom or the area, as well as just not understanding. So we built a lot of intent with the whole family, and now just finalizing some other pictures as well. So you'll see her. One, we want to make sure he holds place, so we'll work on that. And going to place, knowing it, going to place, having a lot of fun. We did work on that, and then holding it, we do a little work. Good. Yeah, we want to be able to give that reassurance, but have it keep him in that position. Good. Yeah, you can do another lap since he's great. Working around the island. Usually people come in and out of the kitchen. If it was that exact same position, he would bite or potentially go into that nip. We then start utilizing me, a stranger, potentially. We did build up our own intent. Just repping it, making sure he's doing the good stuff, being able to coach and communicate with him. She's crushing it, he's crushing it. We were able to really change his expectations and understanding of people and family members when it comes to inside the house and around and about.
I would then say yes and get back into playing. There you go. Nice, nice. And you're trying.
Awesome. And that is our case study of Cash, how we worked through his it was pretty much unpredictable. Their words, he was unpredictably just nipping and biting our arms. Even if he was with us for a little bit, giving us loving and affection, he would then randomly turn and bite us. So we turned all that in the in-home chaos into harmony. We taught him how to go say hi, how to meet his family members, giving him that genetic outlet that he really needs to fulfill that shredding, that biting, that genetic need as a shepherd that he does need, the stalking, the hunting, searching as well, teaching him the rules holistically in fetch and in tug, as well as adding any penalties when there's was needed. And he really crushed it, really was able to understand. Great work on the owners, as they really are now empowered to be able to communicate, be able to really guide and control space and movement in the house. And they're all feeling and loving each other way, way more. And there hasn't been any random instances since our final session, which is great to hear. Things can come back up, and then we work through that as well. And then we might even put that behavior into extinction but that's down the road if it was very, very severe. Or if it was more and more habitualized or a learned event, maybe we would have had done more practicing and work on that punisher of the wrong behavior. But honestly, being able to build up alternative behaviors, giving him the genetic outlet, as well as capitalizing on those learning events when he did do something wrong, we're able to really change his perspective and make him fun, family, harmoniously loving, living boy. So you guys enjoyed this, please feel free to leave a comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe. We do case review, gonna do a lot more. Got plenty of clients, just gotta get it all edited down into a video similar like this. I'll also do other ones like that are 16:9, not 9:16, so that it's a little bit more for longer form videos, as this isn't as short as I expected, but I'll still be able to make it into some short content, I'm sure, or vertical content. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Got to deep dive into case study, a little bit of how we go through our sessions and working with a fearful, reactive dog and changing his life into loving harmony with their family. So get out there and go play with your dogs. Hope you guys enjoyed.